Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome to another edition of Bjornholm. Alright, this is another edition of course, the forestry map. I haven't played too much on this. As I've mentioned before, forestry is not my thing, but a couple people have asked for it, so I figured, what the heck, let's go ahead and do a bit more forestry. So, what we've done so far is we have cut down a few trees, and we still have a few trees to go in here, as you can see. I've got the Liebherr, or Liebherr, however you say that. Why is that blinking? That's weird. Front loader here. And I think that's it. I think that's all I have over here. Oh, I also have the stump grinder just sitting over there. It probably won't get used. But let's go ahead and cut some more trees down here. It's funny, one of the reasons why I haven't done much of this is because it seems, or what actually ends up happening is you end up spending a lot of time basically just, I wouldn't say in cab is not the word I'm looking for, but you end up spending a lot of time just messing around with booms and whatnot. Really? That's not going to cut? There we go. You end up spending a lot of time just in, like, not necessarily this view specifically, but doing this type of thing. Ugh, set to 1 meter, really? Let's change that quickly here. There we go. I know there's actually quite a few modded versions of this guy right here that allow the parts of the trees to be a bit bigger rather than 5 meters. I think there's one that has, it's like more like closer to 7 meters, I believe. And with a 7 meter one, apparently it's just the right size for the trailer over there. I know Randy over there. Randy is not over there, but Randy was having problems with that trailer over there, or not that one specifically, but the in-game one, because really, how is a tractor this big stuck on a little teensy-weensy stump? There we go. He was having problems with that over there because they were just a bit too small for his liking. I don't think I can do it from this view. Also, I've discovered, I was watching Bipolar Prophet's video the other day, and he did a mod, not a mod showcase on a, it's like a, I'm gonna get them all there. It was a version of this particular implement that had like a different front loader attachment. So it kind of went a bit longer, and instead of it just going like opening and closing like this one does, it kind of opened and closed. And kind of, you could go farther away, and can't see anything. I don't know how people do this in real life. Wow. Anyways, let's see if we can't get this in there. The interesting part about the implement I'm referring to is I kind of had like, you could extend it out. So like you could do with the arm on that buffalo over there, or the scorpion over there. You could like extend it out. So instead of just opening up like I can do here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop, 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 stop. That's not good. Ouch. That was not pretty. There we go. Instead of it being able to just open and close like this one does, like that, it can also extend out, so you can kind of like pull the logs close to you, which is kind of cool. So that was one of the other features you could do with that one that I noticed. I thought it was pretty cool, at least. Alright, let's get this guy here. It's funny, with the drive control mod, with the indoor sound, if I just stay still, it's so quiet. Let's bring this over here. That should be good. That's good enough, sure. Yeah, it's really nice when if I was just sitting in this truck or vehicle, let's say, and I didn't have the other front load over there working or running, it would be super, super quiet in here, which is awesome. Which is one of the cool things about it. So if you recall, I actually adjusted the sound on the indoor sound part of the drive control mod. So see how it's loud outside? Yeah. It's still running, don't worry. But that's how I changed the drive control mod, so it's way, way quieter than it normally would be. Just because, like I've mentioned more than once now, When you talk, it's nice to have... Nice for it to be a bit quieter. Can we actually move that out of the way, maybe? It's nice for it to be a bit quieter. What on earth am I stuck on this time? There's nothing there. So why am I stuck? I would be really surprised if it couldn't... Oh, that's annoying. This is why I don't log. Some people like it. I have not enjoyed it a lot. Well, it's not terrible. I like using the Scorpion, but that's it. Past that, I'm like, everything else from logging I could just, you know, do without. But the Scorpion's kind of fun to use. But that's just me. Like, everyone's got a different opinion, of course. Some people really, really enjoy it. Like, I know Carabear76, he really enjoys the logging side of things for whatever reason. I don't mind. Off camera, it's not terrible. But how on earth is this thing stuck? That is ridiculous. Like, really? The size of this thing would have no problem going over anything. Ugh, it's frustrating. Anyways, but yeah, this is one of the reasons. It's like, I often feel when I'm logging there's really no progress made because of stuff like this. Or you end up getting frustrated because you end up spending a good chunk of the time dealing with logs that won't attach. So it's like just a whole bunch of things that kind of culminate together, which bother me. Which is one of the reasons why I tend not to do a lot of logging, because of those types of things. I know some of you would disagree, but I did a little bit of logging in the last episode of well, the other map, I should say. As some of you, I'm sure, are aware now. There we go. And that was more purpose-driven because I basically had an issue where I wanted to put a building. Exactly. Let's back up here a little bit. I wanted to put a building exactly where these trees were, so it was an easy decision to do that, but logging for the sake of making money, I don't know. Ooh, is that gonna fall off? There we go. Perfect. Well, like I said, logging for the sake of money isn't necessarily for everybody. Are there chains back there? No, they're not, eh? So, I don't know. It's not for everybody. It's not for me, but people have asked for it, so I figured I give them a little... Oh my goodness, really? Come on. You can't even go up that little tiny hill. Oh, that's just ridiculous. It's like I should be using this on a flat map or something. It's just... Last time I checked, this is a pretty big machine. I don't think it would have a problem with a little tiny hill. Not like, it doesn't even have a load or anything. Like, you know, if it was fully loaded or something, that would make sense. But hey, it does not have anything. I don't know. I don't understand. Like, Giants did a really good job with the physics, but there's still some things that need to be fixed, obviously, which is, you know, to be expected with a new game of any sorts. Fine, stay there. That's to be expected with a game of any sorts, basically, so you can't really expect it always to be 100%, and that's fine. And I understand that, so. Alright. Yeah, if I had it my way, I'd probably just go around cutting trees down, just leave them. Because I like cutting them down. I don't like dealing with them after the fact. But that's just me. Really? Come on. There you go. But, so this is the situation. I don't know. This is what I find myself in often, where it's like, I want to drag the tree around with this thing, and a lot of times it's like, no, this tractor's not, this truck, whatever you want to call this thing, isn't powerful enough to do that. And it's like, really? Are you sure? Alright, let's cut this tree up here. It should be a good spot for it, I hope. It's on a little hill, so that like front loader might have a little bit of a problem on it. Goodness. me get a drink of coffee. Coffee's so good in the morning. There we go. I don't know. The reason why I'm going like in between, like jumping between the Scorpion and the front loader, is just because if I do a lot of stuff with the Scorpion, I will just get annoyed with the front loader. Actually, you know what it might be? I forgot that I have the drive control with the differential lock. That might help. I hope. So disregard everything I just said about sliding all over the place. So that might have been the problem, because I haven't done logging with that mod yet. That might have been the reason why it was having a hard time. Which seems kind of strange that that would create that much of a problem, but it could have been. So remember, folks, if you're logging with the Liebner, always put your differential locks on, so then you won't have a problem with getting stuck, hopefully. I'm sure you still will, because it's this game, and getting stuck in this game is what you do. Let's see if I can't get this one now. But yeah, that must have been the reason why I was having a hard time on a little tiny bit of tiny hill. C'est la vie. Which, well, here's a question for you guys. What does c'est la vie actually mean? Leave a comment if you know what that means. It's French, so that might assist some people. I'm sure you could Google Translate it if you wanted to, although then you'd have to know how to spell it. And I don't know if everybody knows how to spell that one, but so once again, the expression is c'est la vie. So if you know what that expression means, leave a comment with your answer. I always like, I don't know, I know lots of random expressions in French because I teach only French people, so a lot of the time it's, I'll end up using an expression like that, and French people find it amusing because I'm using French, although I'm not supposed to. Those can stay there like that. I probably could fix it. If I, whatever. Alright, that's it. That's it. That's gonna be enough. That's enough logging for me. I just thinking about it makes me go, ugh, no thanks. Alright. My name is Iain. Robson has been Farming Simulator 2015. A little bit of logging on Bjornholm. Catch you guys later.